Today, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can stay mentally strong while playing Fortnite so you can keep your cool and end up doing better in tournaments. Raging literally affects everybody, so it's important you learn to deal with it if you want to become one of the best players in this game. First, we're going to talk about dealing with frustration. The frustration happens to everyone. Whether someone's headshot sniped you or you've ended up in a bad player's box and died to them, one really good way you can deal with this is taking breaks. If you have a bad death, go outside for a couple minutes and reset your mind. Grab a snack or stretch or just step away from your setup and breathe deeply for a moment. One way you can try get less frustrated at the game is setting goals for improvement. Now, having clear goals will always boost motivation. You need to make sure you have in mind what you want to achieve so that when you achieve it, you achieve dopamine and you can then set more goals and achieve those too. Having a goalless grind is one of the hardest things you can possibly do. So make sure you put your goals in, lock them in and achieve them. Now this video isn't just about reducing raging, it's about becoming a mental fortress in Fortnite. Now the best way to ensure you're good games every single game and performing the best you possibly can is visualization. Before matches you should close your eyes and imagine yourself pulling off really good kills, getting good refreshes and winning the game. Imagine yourself playing how you want to play, how the top pros are playing, and the mental imagery can give you confidence you need when it's actually time to pull it off. You guys might have heard of something called the flow state. The flow state is when you get completely into the zone and you're almost not even thinking about what you're doing, but you're doing everything right. So how do you get that feeling of being totally immersed in Fortnite? You need to make sure you minimize your distractions. Turn off your notifications on your phone, keep your phone out of your room, and keep your gaming zone tidy. The clear environment means that you're going to be able to focus way easier. Don't be eating or anything, and just make sure you are fully locked in on the game. Something that really helped me when I was playing a lot more than I do now is establishing a pre-game routine. Now this could be a pre-tournament routine or just something you do every game. You can warm up your fingers again after sitting in the lobby for a while, or before a tournament you can set up how you like to warm up and stick to it every single time. Or even on a daily basis, if you want to secure good consistent performances, have a warm up routine that you do every single day. It works so well. Fortnite tournaments can be a lot of pressure and it's important you guys can focus on that pressure and really drive it into something good as opposed to crumbling under the pressure. Remember, pressure makes diamonds, or if you're pink, diamonds make pressure. Now to focus on pressure, you can chew gum during the tournament, listen to music, really try to relax yourself in those zones, as well as focusing on what you control rather than fixating on the outcome. As an example, if you get headshot sniped, there's no snipers at the moment, but if there were snipers, if you got headshot sniped and you were on a ramp peeking somebody, it was from behind you, just visualize this happening to you. A bad way of dealing with it would be go, oh I got headshot sniped, that's unlucky, and getting annoyed at the headshot snipe. What you should be doing is getting annoyed at what you did wrong. So you didn't cover your back properly, you gave yourself the opportunity to get headshot sniped, you rotated in the wrong zone that was more players that allowed you to get headshot sniped, you took a fight in a bad spot that allowed you to get headshot sniped. All these things that you did that was wrong, you can never ever die in Fortnite unless it's to a glitch that is not your fault. If you fixate on the fact you've died, then you're not going to learn, but if you focus on what you can control, then you will learn. This growth mindset allows you to learn from failures and come back stronger in the next game. Now one way you can really lock in your grind and have a good mentality is getting a community, getting a friend group of grinders. Learning and supporting other players while they do the same thing as you makes the grind a lot more fun. And that leads me into my final point, balancing play with fun. Now the game is meant to be fun fundamentally, right? And sometimes when you're doing well you do have fun. And you need to be experiencing some parts of fun to keep you going in the game. Once the game stops becoming fun, you'll stop wanting to play it. So you need to make sure it stays fun for you. Whether that's challenging yourself in new tournaments or challenging yourself every day, fighting better players or learning new build techniques, that's up to you. You need to find out what you find fun and do more of it. If you want to learn something else with Fortnite Competitive, make sure you click on the screen right now. It is a banger, I can tell you. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.